Hey, my name's Cassidy. I'm a certified running instructor. I'm super excited to show you some cool tips to help you get started and keep on running. Running streaks can be fun and motivating, especially while we're in quarantine, but it's important to make sure that you're doing it the right way to stay safe. The first thing I want to share is that rest is super important. It's important to make sure that you have a slow run with low mileage at least once or even twice a week. Without that, you're likely to burn out and not be able to keep going. It's also important to stretch after and before you run. If you don't stretch, it's easier to get injuries and then you won't be able to keep going on your running streak anymore. While we do these running streaks, it's likely that you're going to have a rough day, and that's totally fine. It's important to remember that distance matters more than pace. Remember, you can still do your distance, but at a slower pace. If you need to walk, maybe that's it too, but that's totally fine. Find what works best for your body and do that, because it's important to keep your body safe over this other plan. It's also important to remember that one slow mile will keep the running streak alive. So even if you're having a little bit of pain or you really don't want to get out there, just do a really slow 1 mile and you're still keeping that streak and you're still going through it. An important thing to remember is if you are having pain, then cut back on your mileage and on your pace. You don't want to keep it going if it's going to hurt you too much and make it so you can't keep going in the future. A big tip to help you figure out how to keep going is to make little goals. If you make a goal that's too big, it's going to be hard to keep it going. Maybe you do have a big goal, but keep little goals in between. As you accomplish those little goals, make sure you celebrate them and enjoy the good experience that you just did something. Start out by having a running streak of 3 days. Then you can go to a week, then a month, maybe a year, whatever works best for you, but start small. If there's no race, you could do a virtual race, and that can help you with your goals, to keep you looking forward to something and having that something's coming up. You can also think about what distances you've been wanting to do. Have you been running a marathon but keep saying, oh, I'll do that later on in the future? Well, now's your chance. You can do it with your running streak. Keep your eye on those little goals so you can keep going and move forward. Another thing you can do is get a friend to do it with you. It's so much easier to do things when you're not doing it alone. If it's virtual, you can do that too. You don't have to get up together with your friend. You can run at the same time, but just in different places. You could give each other a call while you're running. You could do anything really, and you can do it together. Remember, you don't have to be in this alone. Another thing that I find extremely helpful is finding different running challenges. You could find one online, or you can make one for yourself, or even with your friends. There's so many different things that you can do to challenge yourself to keep on going. A final thing that you can do is have a plan. If you have a plan that shows you what to do each time you wake up in the morning or each afternoon when you go for your run, it's going to make it a lot easier to want to keep going. You can make that plan on your own, you could find that plan on the internet, or you can even have a personal trainer or someone help you too. If you want a personalized plan and you're not sure where to go or how to go about it, I would love to help you out. Just send me an email and I can help get you started with a running plan to help keep you accountable. If at the worst and you can't keep going with your running streak, remember that it's okay. If pain comes in the way or something else is in the way and you can't keep going, don't worry about it. Don't get so upset, but remember that tomorrow is another day where you can start over and do that streak again, and maybe this time get it even further. I hope this video helped you out, and if you are doing a running streak, you're able to keep maintaining it, but if not, maybe it's something new that you want to give a try. Remember that you can always reach out to me if you need anything with my email. I can give you a personalized plan or answer any questions that you have. Also, make sure to keep an eye out for future videos on tips on running and see what you can do to improve and get started if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and keep on running.